channel. Now today I have Kayla here with me, and she is going to take us through the process of cooking or preparing a turkey breast. We could call it like a late Thanksgiving. Okay, remember, this is not traditionally our food, but she's here and she's going to show us how to cook it. So yesterday we began by taking it out of the freezer. It's been on the kitchen counter for close to more like 24 hours, and we are going to see how it's prepared.
So, traditionally, well, at least how we did it growing up, we always had the whole turkey. And so, if you've never made an American style Thanksgiving turkey dinner, the one thing most people go wrong with the first year that they make it is they forget to take the gizzard and the turkey neck out of like the carcass. For whatever reason, the factories shove the chicken heart and like gizzard and other things down inside of it. And if you don't know that, your first rodeo cooking one, you'll accidentally cook it with it inside of it, and it just turns out disgusting. Like, it does not turn out well. So you always want to check and make sure your turkey is completely defrosted before you begin, and check it for those organs that are just kind of lingering inside. And I'm just kind of trimming the turkey fat back because I don't really like this part that much. Now, if you want to save it and make like a gravy out of it, that's something my grandmother would have done, and that is fine. That's totally acceptable. But I don't want to do that. So now this is a hot take. I know a lot of people talk about whether or not they wash their meat. Personally, I do. I personally wash my meat because I feel like it just has slimies on it, and I don't know if that's just the way that Americans process their meat in the factories, but it always has like this residue on it. So I usually just like give it a quick little rinse off, maybe a little vinegar if you have some, and then I pat it dry, which is why I'm drying my turkey off. Now, pro tip: I didn't learn this till later, when I kind of became the designated turkey fryer and maker in my household. If you want your turkey to cook a lot faster, flip it upside down, and you see that you have the spine inside of this turkey. Now, I'm going to attempt this with some kitchen shears. I've seen people do this before. I've never used kitchen shears, but essentially you can just cut the back out of it if you have a strong set of kitchen shears, which seems like you do. And get right through there. And you just kind of snip it out, and that way it cooks a lot faster, for one. And also, am I going at the right angle? And also, it kind of cooks more evenly. You're not going to get that dried out problem a lot of Americans complain about. They don't like turkey because, oh, it's dry, it is dry, it's this, that. Yes, it can be if you don't cook it evenly and quickly. So let's see, clip that out. And then you're going to break the chest bone once you cut this out. I'm almost free. There we go. We're free. So you're going to lay your bird, flip it over, lay it flat, push the wings out. And just like we were doing with CPR, crack it. There we go. And now she's flat. That's going to help it cook a lot more evenly as well. So you're going to listen for that crunch. And any of these little excess trimmings, you just cut those off if you don't want them. Again, you can set them to the side, use them to make gravy. But you don't have to. Some people are really funny about the way that their chicken is, and their poultry, and well, it's a turkey, not a chicken, but you get what I'm saying. All right. So now that my chicken is prepped and ready to go, I should have done this sooner, but you want to set your oven to like about 375. I've heard a lot of people go back and forth about how hot your oven should be. I think 400 is too hot. 400 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. We don't use Celsius in the United States. But 400 degrees is probably a little too hot. You're going to end up with a very dried out bird. I was checking my oven to make sure there's nothing in it, and I'm glad that I did check it because there is something in it. You never know what you're going to find hiding in there. So we're turn on bake, bump the temperature up to 375, and then hit start, and we're going to let that preheat for us. So while we're waiting, this turkey is nowhere ready to be in the oven. I'm going to cook it in a baking style dish that has a little bit of depth to it, because I am going to add some things to it, and as the drippings start to come off of it, I don't want it to roll over into the oven and start burning and making that awful smell in the house. So I'm gonna search for a very deep dish here in a second. Ruth's probably gonna have to help me. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be making my compound butter. And the other night when I was here, and we were making those Rice Krispie treats, I know I left a stick of butter here, and now I'm wondering what we can do with it, if it is hiding.
Kyra? I don't want to stop this.
And no, I can use the Land O'Lakes because we got like the fresh butter and spread. Spread works too. Karen, did you see like a stick of butter that I left? The other day? Sorry.
Hey guys, hello. Hey for parrots, bongo habs. Yeah, you counted in. Moses, we miss you too. Hope you're good.
I'm gonna get a bowl to kind of mix this up, and I need to go through there too. I'm trying to go through all your stuff, Ruth. I apologize. I'm just being nosy. Okay. So I'm gonna take a stick of butter, and you can use mayonnaise. I have used mayonnaise in the past, and I think mayonnaise is a higher smoking point than butter, so it's less likely to burn. But there's something about that butter flavor. It's just very good, very American, right? Very Southern American, I should say. All right, so we got a thing of butter. We're gonna start adding seasonings to the butter to make a compound. There's a lot of different things you can add, but generally, if you use some kind of a combination of salt, pepper, maybe like a smoked paprika. If you want to do like a lemon pepper turkey, you definitely could. I've seen people do all kinds of things, really. And I need a step ladder. So I'm going to add a little bit of parsley in here and just give it some color because I feel like that's beautiful. And then I'm going to get some salt. And you can put salt directly on the chicken or the turkey as well. You're going to kind of rub that in. And when you're putting this on your bird, you really want to go under the skin too. You don't want to be afraid to just rub the turkey down. There's this lady I used to watch on YouTube all the time. She's so funny. I cannot remember her name, but her catchphrase was soft up, and she would always cook something delicious. I mean, never disappointed. And she'd always say, you gotta rub your chicken down. Rub your chicken down. I'm gonna put in a little bit of chicken bouillon in here too. Just, I don't know, this stuff just tastes really good. It's probably not the best thing for you, but we're going for flavor. We're not really worried about our health today.
Cool.
Let's see, what else do we have hiding up here? I just like going through this seasoning cabinet because I feel like you never know what you're gonna find. And you know what? We like a little bit of heat in this family. We're gonna put some cayenne pepper in here too. Why not? We're not afraid.
We will try.
Afraid. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this hiding. Garlic. Ooh, this sounds good. She has a garlic butter flavored seasoning. Yeah, we're gonna toss that in there too. And you know what they say? If you ain't sneezing, it's not seasoned. Wow. That might not be enough. We might have to add more. But basically, you just want to whip that together really quick, and you're gonna rub your bird down. Very simple, very straightforward. Looking for a spoon. Here? I'm close. I could probably use one of these to sit. I feel that little. Take
What are we going to have with turkey, Kayla?
Whatever you want to have it with. We can make some dressing. We have, well, we could do dressing. I don't want to dirty a bunch of stuff because I don't want you to have to wash things, and I don't feel like doing anything.
We can do what?
We could do potatoes. We could do really whatever you want because we can always run to the store while this is baking. It's going to be in the oven for a little while.
Okay.
And I think because it's so cold here in Florida right now, even though this butter's been sitting out, it's still very hard because usually room temp butter is a little more pliable than this. So I'm going to zap it for about 10 seconds just to loosen it up just a little bit. She is cold.
God.
Ruth sent out the invite already. Alright, so that looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that seasoning. I know you guys can't smell it, but it really does smell good. You just want to just whip it. So you're not, I mean, the clumps of butter are kind of like a pleasant surprise, but you know. Here you go. Look at that. Ruth, smell it. So it smells like Thanksgiving.
It smells good.
Alright. So there's no neat or friendly or pretty way to do this. You just get to rubbing, and our oven's ready. You just get to rubbing. So I'm gonna put half on here, and you're just gonna rub your turkey down. You want to get into all the crevices, all the cracks. You want to get under the skin. So I'm gonna kind of peel that up a little bit with my hands and separate it, and just shove it down in there. You know, like I said, you're not winning any beauty pageants with this one, but I promise you, it tastes good. I promise you, it tastes really good when you get done. I want to get under him too, so that way he just smells so delicious. You want to get his back too. It's like putting on sunscreen. You want to make sure you don't miss any spots, because then whoever goes to get the last pieces are going to be disappointed. There. Yep. It's going to taste really good. Actually, turkey's one of my favorite things to eat. I just really love a turkey. Now, some people are more like, I'd rather have a ham. I don't really want that this year. We've had years where we didn't do turkey, and I'm always disappointed when we don't. My favorite part's a sandwich.
What are we using to...
That is a packet that came in there, and I've heard good things. I've heard not so great. You can use that. Yeah, that's the brand.
It's a gravy.
It's a gravy mix. Well, you can't just eat it like that, because you will get sick and go to the hospital. So
look at these.
That is looking pretty good.
It's a gravy.
It is. So the pieces I cut off the turkey earlier are what you're supposed to use to
get the gravy.
To make the gravy. You cook it on the stove. You cook it down basically. So you don't just open it from the pack, because it's been sitting inside a raw bird. You don't want to do that to yourself. So I'm just gonna scrape off all of this good flavor and then drop it back down on here, because we don't want to waste anything. We don't waste around here. And then I need a baking dish. I need a baking dish. I know I had pointed one out the other day when I was over here. I said, that'll work. And I used it for Rice Krispies. So you see where my priorities were. And I don't like having this all over my hands. It feels gross. So the sooner I get it off my hands, the better. And it's okay if it clumps a little bit, because guess what?
It's going to melt.
It's going to melt. Now, I'm probably going to add a little bit more seasoning on our guy, because I really like my bird seasoned well. I think that it don't taste right unless you're really seasoning good. Because, to be honest with you, turkey on its own, it's very bland. It's very poultry. There's nothing super special about it, you know? So anything you can add to it, anything you can do to make it shine is a green light in my opinion. This smells really good. Let's put it directly on there. Good.
Did you add the garlic?
Did I what?
Garlic.
Garlic.
Garlic?
You good? Garlic? I did not see any garlic powder in there, but if you spotted some, a little more salt. Ooh, I didn't know we had garlic paste. Have these been opened?
Yeah. This is ginger.
That's ginger and this is garlic. I put powdered ginger in it. I did not know that we had the good garlic. That smells good. You know, I've actually been making my own garlic paste. Okay. And then
I got that from the Indian store.
I know. I saw the label on it. I said, you know what? She knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. All right. I'm just kind of just rub that in on there. Now this is a little different than some of the seasonings directly I would use during the holiday time, but it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah.
I would probably do it a little bit maybe. I would use probably like a smoked paprika on mine, and also I'm just extra though. I usually get an injection, like the injectable stuff, the Tony's Factories, and I inject the meat with some kind of a sauce. All right, so he's just about ready to go into the oven. We need to get a pan to put him in, and then aluminum foil so he doesn't dry out. That's not oven safe. Do you know what the one from Rice Krispies is?
Yep.
You put them in the fridge.
Thank you. Do I have another? I
Just
don't
take
know.
them. We're gonna take those out.
And the other one?
No, this is you're gonna have to use this one because this is oven safe. Okay. If you have a knife, I can cut these out.
Please.
It's gonna be hard to cut these out. Are those oven safe?
I mean, we are two very short.
I know. We need a stool.
That is a turkey.
I think that's not gonna fit.
It's too small.
I need that one. I think I should go already. If you give me a knife, I can cut these out. Look it out. Look it out. Those are the same
Yeah.
size.
Okay, so let's just pull it out.
A full
Oh,
aluminum
I'm
foil.
ahead of you. I'm gonna wash this one because
Kwa pantry.
like don't stab it or something. Oh my god. So these are actually counter safe for FYI for the future. You don't have to put them in the fridge. They're actually better if you don't refrigerate them because the sugar gets so hard you can't take it out of the pan. Do you have like a spot? Oh, you
let's
do.
put it here.
Like this one. There we go. There's one.
Talk to your people.
Or you guys tell us a story to entertain us well.
What is she smearing? That was the turkey breast that she was working on. What are you all making with the turkey? She's trying to teach me how to like
Do a traditional.
do a traditional American,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, because remember I don't know how to cook up the turkey, what I'm supposed to use to like prep it before baking it. So that is what she was basically like taking me through. And yeah, I'm learning. So the next time that we have Thanksgiving, you know, I might just end up hosting Thanksgiving in my house now that I know what to do. Okay?
And I think the breast is probably a little bit more manageable to make because if you get the whole bird, it's just like it's a whole other beast. You have to prep so much extra stuff.
Life with 4 parrots. What's with the sides? You say the sides? You'll have to make sides now, like mashed
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, I was like, what are we having it with? Cause I'm not so good with like cooking mac and cheese. I don't know how to cook mac and cheese. So I guess today is the day that we get to experience all of these. What would you suggest? Life with 4 parrots. What would you suggest? Do you think we should do like a mashed? Or do you think we should do like a mac and cheese? Uh, hey Andy, how are you? Moses, Karibu. We do 2 sides both. Oh, okay. So you suggest that we do like a mashed and at the same time like a mac and cheese? That's a lot of cooking. That's a lot. Maybe we could only do like one. I don't know. What would you do, Kayla? A mac and cheese, or would you do like
Well, Ruth, I'm trying to think. Do you like mashed potatoes?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Or was it which one do you like more?
It's not an issue of what I like though, it's what we all could use. And I know the kids would actually be okay with mashed
What's
potatoes.
your mashed potatoes? That's very, very much American.
Moses, come out. How have you been? Did you get that passport yet? Did you start your application, Moses? They have instant mashed potatoes and they have boxed mac and cheese. If you don't feel like making, oh yeah,
There are, but
that's an
idea. Part of
idea.
me feels like that's just criminal. I don't know.
That's an idea.
Now there, I don't know. To me, box
Where do
macaroni
you
and
want me
cheese.
to go and buy those life with 4 carrots? Where would you want me to go and buy those? At Publix or Walmart? She says Walmart.
Walmart.
What do you think, Kayla?
Walmart. I think Walmart's a fever dream.
Oh God. Can we see what you're doing with
Yeah.
that?
So because I don't have a baking rack to get the heat under the turkey, I'm kind of just DIYing one. So you'll kind of see what I'm doing here in a second. I'm just building up like a platform for the turkey to sit on.
La-
And
she
so-
says Publix is expensive.
It is.
That we're making the money. How are we making the money?
We might be making some money, but we're not making Publix money. I assure you. Publix wants $8 for a dozen of eggs right now. They've lost their minds. I was like, yeah, so we might be boycotting Publix here in a moment if they don't get themselves together. Even like the cheaper grocery stores, the cheapest I've seen eggs is $5 a dozen right now. I was like, well, dang, I guess we're not eating eggs for a while. Crazy. So. Oh well.
How much is a gallon of milk
Right now,
in Publix? She's asking like in Publix.
Publix.
I guess it also really depends with what
Yeah.
kind of milk that you're buying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It does. If you're getting like just their brand,
Yeah,
it's a little bit cheaper, but it's probably $4 a gallon right now.
because tell me why there's so many types of milk in America. Tell me why. The only kind.
You don't want to get me started.
Yeah, because
There's
the
all
only
going
milk
on.
that I know is the regular milk.
Because the dairy industry is on beast, and that there's a reason why it's law that you have to have milk served at every public school in the United States.
Oh,
It's yeah. There's a lot going on with that. A lot of legislation, a lot of political things happening with the dairy industry. So you're gonna see 1,000 kinds of milk.
she says $3 for eggs at Walmart. I've been fine. Imagine not yet gotten my passport. Come out. I'm not even going to address that today because we're making a turkey. So there.
So I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna start with, I think it's 5.5 pounds. You're supposed to cook it 20 minutes per pound. So it's about an hour, it's like an hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes. So we're gonna say 4 hours. Hold up. We don't want it that long. Your timer is a little bit different than mine, Ruth. Okay, about an hour. Do an hour and 20 minutes. Hit start. And we'll go from there. And if it's not finished, that's okay. In an hour and 20 minutes, I'll take the tent off and then we'll let it get brown on the top. So in the meantime, I can go ahead and start cleaning up my mess that I've created.
She's saying $2.49 at Walmart for a gallon of milk. Yeah,
Which Walmart?
and
'Cause I need to be
$3.
there.
She's saying $3 for eggs at Walmart.
Because they were
And Shika, hello,
they
hey.
were $4.50 this week at Aldi, and Aldi's usually cheaper than Walmart. And I said, nope, not paying it.
Oh, that's how much it is in Clearwater, Florida.
Oh, Clearwater.
Yeah. We're good. How are you, Anshika? Where are you watching us from? How's your Sunday so far? I didn't see that you have a new Stanley. Where did you get your Stanley from?
My sister.
Guys, that's my dream.
What, a Stanley
I want to
cup?
have me a Stanley Cup.
Why didn't you say something? I would have bought you one.
You still can?
Well, what color do you want?
I like this color.
You want that one? They
Yeah.
got a ton of them. You can't settle on the first one you see. You gotta be picky. They got like 1,000 colors.
I think pink is a pretty color.
They have, Ruth, they got like 8 different shades of pink. You gotta be more specific than that.
Baby pink.
Baby pink, like a light pink. Well, I think I got my sister like a light pink one or something.
She's saying she's from India and it's midnight. Oh. Oh. Life with 4 parrots. I must send you my address. I need some of those Stanleys. She says she has 8 Stanleys. What are you doing?
8 Stanleys is crazy work. That's like the kids at work. Everybody's got a dang Stanley collection these days.
And
like, huh?
the kids in my school this year, Kayla, all of them came back with Stanleys.
Oh,
and all of them came back with Beats.
Well, we had to.
Like, I don't know, was there a sale on Beats or something?
There might have been. We had to ban Stanleys. Because
All my kids
These are
are with
crazy.
Stanleys and they are also with Beats. I'm like, was there a sale? I don't know. Samantha says they're the only cups that I use. Wow. Samantha, I don't even own a Stanley cup. I need me one.
that's Stanley.
Anshika, it's nice to see you. Why are you not asleep? Okay, I'm learning Western food. She must be a professional chef. Oh yeah, she is. She is.
I was a professional stay-at-home daughter for a while.
She was also a professional stay-at-home daughter before she became a chef. She says, life with 4 parrots. She got all of her Stanleys as gifts. Wow, nice. I could use one.
Send it over here.
I could use one.
Alright. I'm done with that finally.
For those that are joining us, guys, don't forget to drop in that like. I'm your teacher in Florida, and today I have my friend here with me. She's also a teacher. There she goes. And she's been a cook. She's the chef for the day. Yeah, she's teaching me how to prepare a tradition baked turkey breast. And I'm learning because the whole effect of my visa is a cultural exchange visa. So we keep exchanging cultures every now and then. I'm learning the food that you guys cook in America, and she also learns the food that we do cook from where I come from. What grade do you all teach? I teach 8th grade.
I teach 5th grade.
She do teach 5th grade. Yeah, so that is Samantha. The one that she says life with 4 parrots, she's called Samantha. She lives in Clearwater, and she has 4 parrots and she has 5 dogs.
4 parrots and 5 dogs.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Right
That's
there.
a lot. I have 2 cats, and I want to pull my hair out from those. I can't have any more animals in my house. So
we want to go and buy.
good for you.
We want to go and buy a side. What we are having.
So if you're doing potatoes, I don't. I'm gonna be real with you, Ruth. I don't like boxed potatoes. I think they taste cheap. So we need real
just buy
potatoes.
and come and cook.
Real potatoes. How did y'all meet? So we met at work. We used to work at the same school. So that was probably about, Ruth, when did we meet? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah, that was in 2022.
Something like that. So.
September. Because I came in September. So we probably met like at the end of end of September therein. Yeah.
That sounds about right. And so Ruth lived not too far from me at the time, so I would just give her a ride to work. Because when you first come
Guys,
to the U.S.,
I
it's
didn't have
not
a
like you
ri-
just
I
have
didn't
like a
have
license,
car.
you know.
I had nothing.
So
I only had me and my clothes, and she was there, like giving me a ride every day. Do you have children or just? I have kids. She doesn't have kids.
Nope.
How many kids do you have, Samantha? Let's go.
Right.
Guys, we're going to the store. We're going to buy a side. Samantha, you want to come along with us? So we would say like 20 in Kenya. Come on. 20. No, it's only me and Kayla.
He wants to come?
Tunaenda Walmart. Ama Publix. Huh? Unataka kwenda? Okay. Yes? Huh? Milk and bread. Okay, sure.
Alright, guys, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Guys, I'm
think Publix is
always
closed there.
buying
It's
milk
still there.
and bread. So we're going to the store. 2 girls. 3, 2. Oh, 1 boy. Okay, 7, 11, and 8. Awesome.
My car is a hot mess.
It's okay. So we're going to buy something that we're going to have with that. Turkey.
Are you taking anything to Jody Ann or not? Or you just
I made chapati yesterday. Kayla, I don't know, honey.
It's okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's been a lot.
The whole morning I was making lesson plans. Yeah, you could do roasted. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you'll see them. So guys, this is funny thing. I don't use that direction anymore. I go this direction nowadays. Yeah, the lights right there, they take too long. You could be waiting for that light to turn for close to like 5 minutes or so. It takes too long. Moses, yeah, she's an awesome friend. Kayla, you know how to make roasted potatoes?
I have before.
You've heard before?
I have made before.
What's this trash? You wanna slow down for me?
Oh Lord, not you looking at it's giveaway. So I saw a mirror.
Is that a mirror?
Saw a mirror on the wall. Who's the
Oh my god. So there's this one guy in TikTok that you normally goes like Uku US. So I just saw someone that just put out some trash, and that included a mirror, and it's a very nice mirror. I'm like, slow down, because I needed to look at the mirror. Yeah, so this is Tallahassee, guys, and it's on a Sunday, so traffic is normally very calm. The city is just easy because today's on a Sunday.
It's not a lot happening out here. It's pretty quiet.
It's pretty cool and quiet, and I think, I've gotten accustomed to it to a point that I just like Tallahassee. I don't know, if I was to go to a fast-paced state, it will take time for me to pick up.
I didn't realize how close the Publix is.
It is. It's just,
Until I went there the other day.
Most times every Sunday I normally come to Publix after I end up dropping Karen to work. I just come and buy milk and bread. But because she doesn't go normal, so you see, I wasn't able to come.
No, I can't get back.
It's on the other side.
I was trying to find me a shortcut, Ruth. tried. This is mostly like college town. Like they're redoing the whole road out here.
Yeah.
That actually looks pretty cool. It's interesting artwork.
So this is downtown, like the college part of it, where the students are. So fun fact, Tallahassee is a college town, and we have 2 of them, actually like 3, because we have FAMU, we have TCS, and we also have FSU. So there are like 3. It's basically just...
So there's a lot of young people here, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of college housing. Like most of these places, if it's not a hotel, it's some kind of college housing.
They're asking if you're from Tallahassee or you just moved here like me.
No, I'm not from here, but I have some family that lived here before I came. So it wasn't like I was just coming by myself. But no, I'm not from Tallahassee. So, what are we doing? Oh, this is a good way to get hit. Also, fun fact at Tallahassee, nobody knows how to drive. Like, I'm so serious. I've never lived anywhere in my life where people don't know how to drive this badly.
I guess I just said, or I just mentioned that the other day. And Samantha, you were here with me when I mentioned this about the driving around here. You have to be driving for you, and you also have to be driving for whoever's on the road, because the driving out here is crazy. You know, I thought you were going to park right there. I was like,
I would.
She's kidding.
I would. I would, and I wouldn't get in trouble either, because I'm just hop out and start limping.
So guys, come with us to Publix.
This guy.
We
I don't know what he's doing. I had a car just like that when I was in college. Just like it. Except mine was cuter. Mine didn't squeak.
good.
We used to call it mosquito. Because
So
it would just whip in and out of traffic. Like a little tiny mosquito flying around.
I like this Publix.
I like the Publix too. It's a small scale Publix, but it's
Yeah.
designed for the college campus, and there's like seating outside. They have a bar. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
these are all. You should show them the college housing.
So
All college housing.
that's college housing. It's kind of under construction, but really, I think.
Well, they're just now building it. It's not even open yet. They still have like stickers and stuff on the windows.
Oof!
Everything smells like marijuana. So,
What did that guy just
come on now.
take?
We're-
What did he use?
We're in a college town. You know what it is.
Hold on.
Do you shop cart?
Yeah. I don't know if the water in Publix tastes good the way it should.
I feel like you
Like,
should have like a setup for your like tripod and just like
Where
set it
should
in your
I-
shop cart. Should I put it
somewhere here?
just and if you put it like maybe I don't know. And if you tilt it back it might stay. Yeah. But you can flip the camera around so or like this. That works.
Yep.
That works. Alright, so I already forgot what we're here for, but I know it has something to do with potatoes.
Tell me why the other day I went into Sam's Club. They have really pretty plants. I don't know if you've been to Sam's Club recently.
Not recently.
They
but-
have pretty plants.
Oh, they have beautiful flowers in here today. Wow.
We need to get some for Jody someday.
We do.
I don't know.
I call this the I made my wife mad section of the store.
Uh-huh.
So you have to get something before she kicks you out.
Should be on this side.
Tell that up. So alright. I'm gonna let you push because I can't think and push at the same time.
Ah.
My brain's not working. Probably over here. That's just kind of busy. I think it's already raining.
Yeah.
Probably.
Any dressing you need? Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Which one
Do
do
they
you
have
like?
the smaller ones though? them with like the bottom of a cup, around flat on a baking sheet. I season them like salt, sea salt, parsley, butter, like whatever you want to put on them, and a little garlic. And you put them in the oven. You bake them till they're crispy. Those are really good.
Okay.
So let's do those.
So we need like 2 maybe or 3?
Choose plenty.
You sure?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I mean, usually one doesn't.
Me, you, Sydney, Karen. Pick another.
I'll do.
Ah.
They're pretty much the same thing. They're like the same size. And you get a bigger bag.
Okay. So we can do one. Any dressing that maybe we need?
I mean, it's up to you. You want like a specific dressing?
I don't know.
Like it,
Kayla, you teaching me an American dish.
typically, I just put like garlic butter, and parsley like, herb on them and let them bake. And that's how I do it. And we're having gravy with it anyways. But I'm not going to use the gravy packet they gave us. I'm going to show you the good gravy stuff. So we're going to head to I believe it's the baking aisle where you find some gravies. So let's just go around this way.
This is where I get bread, but I have some, I don't like the yeast.
I like this one.
You like that?
This one. Smell it. It's like a garlic bread.
Goes with the meal?
Oh, I'm getting it for me.
Oh, okay.
That's going for my own personal
Okay.
thing. Oh, they have stuff for charcuterie boards. I gotta stay away from that. It's too good. I'll spend $100 on that. Nope. You found the brioche?
Yeah. This is what I like.
That's why you like it. It's not yeasty because it's brioche. Yeah, it's different. Oh, they have all their yogurts, and I bet they have the good ones too.
Okay, so milk.
That's gonna be that way, I believe. Hold on, I just want to see if they have the good CGs. They never do anymore, but I like to humor myself. Yeah, but I like the little chocolate ones. They're like a dessert treat. I don't know, they're really good, but they never have them. It's depressing. Let's see. We're getting close. There's our. Look at those eggs, Ruth. The organic ones are $12.29 a dozen. Those ones down there are $6.51 a dozen. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy work.
I have eggs from Walmart.
It's like reading. Yeah, garlic bread really would be good with it, actually. I might give them a little bit of my garlic bread. Oh, I need Chobani.
Let me show.
Ruth was not wrong about 1,000 times. Like, oh, my eggs are not wrong.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Samantha, that is how much the regular milk is. Yeah. And how many gallons is that, Kayla?
1 gallon.
Yeah, that's 1 gallon. That's how much it goes for. Yeah, and I normally just buy the regular milk because we're just using it for tea. So that is what I normally get. I need water.
I need water. I was gonna. Actually, can you look down the coffee aisle really quick?
Sure.
I don't want to see what they have. This has turned into something for myself, as it so often does.
Remember how much I used to take coffee, Kayla? Since the coming of my kids, it kind of went down a bit because we're now taking chai. Yeah, we do more of chai more than the.
I'm surprised your kids haven't started asking for this kind of stuff for breakfast.
Honey, don't even go there.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'm surprised they haven't. Like, Mom, like, why don't we have this next week?
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
So popular. Everybody
Guys, this is the breakfast aisle. So here we go. Coffee.
Look, well, I want the back.
All type of coffee you'd ever think or you'd ever imagine. Anything particular you're looking for?
I wanted to see what kinds of espresso roasts they have, just because every store is a little different. I like the whole bean one personally. It's kind of hard to find good espresso beans at the store, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
None of these look
because
like
you have that coffee
espresso,
maker,
yeah.
espresso maker. I really need to come and try some of
You
that.
do.
It's been a minute. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if I went back to taking coffee.
I like
Maybe I'd lose sleep for some while. I don't
actual
know.
espresso. This one's like a Cuban espresso, so you know you're gonna be like wired. It
What do you
smells
all
good.
eat for breakfast? We do bread and chai.
Just depends.
She says go to Walmart for milk. We normally do. We actually normally do. But for convenience, this was the most. Kayla, what is this?
Oh, Ruth, that's not good. And don't let anybody lie to you.
What
and
is
tell
it?
you it is. It's V8.
What is V8?
It's a tomato blend juice people drink. They do not cook with it. They drink it. They put it in they put it in, what is that drink? The Bloody Marys.
I don't think that would taste
You mix it
any
with vodka.
good. Let's go.
I mean, some people drink it because they think it's like healthy, but I think it's disgusting personally.
Okay.
Cowboy butter. Say less. Butter roasted garlic.
V8 says V8 is nasty.
It is. Ooh, wood-fired garlic. I look for these everywhere, and it's very hard to find this. This specific brand of seasoning is so good for no reason. I don't know. I haven't tried this one. I've tried this one, this one. This one's really good on popcorn. Don't know why. It's good.
What is that one spice that I don't have in my kitchen that you would suggest or recommend for me?
One of these.
One of those? Any?
No. Most used, I would say probably cowboy butter or this one, the wood-fired garlic. Those
Okay.
are pretty good. I'm gonna grab one of these.
Like, what do I use that for?
You can put it on chicken. You could put it on potatoes. You can really put it on anything. I'm gonna use it on the potatoes tonight, and I'll let you try it.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a plan.
All right. So we talk about gravy because not all gravies are made the same. If you come into my house and you bring this, you're gonna be asked to leave. This is disgusting. I don't care what anybody says. It's nasty. It does not taste good. Now, what is good? Let's see if I can have.
Do we need any gravy for the?
Of course.
Okay.
Come on.
So give me the best.
Well, I gotta look for the best. Because my personal favorite would be from Kender's. They have a very good gravy, but as you can see, they just have the seasoning pack blends for burgers. I don't see, unless I'm missing something, where they have a specific one. So what I am going to do to make one of these taste better, I'm going to get 2 packs of regular traditional turkey gravy, and then
Okay.
take the drippings off the turkey from the oven, and then we're going to add it in here, and we're going to make it taste
Okay. Do we need these for the? Yeah,
You have maple leaf?
I did, but I don't think it's still there.
I think. Well, no, we can use that one.
The
With
other
the lid
one?
on it. Yeah. Listen, Publix. You gotta show your viewers this. Publix has lost
The man.
their minds. Think you're gonna pay $10 for a piece of aluminum foil to throw it in the garbage? I think not.
Oh God. What would you do without a Kayla in your life?
Spaghetti because
What would you do without her?
these are so good. These little Jello things.
Uh-huh.
Ever had like pudding, like homemade pudding?
She says I could never eat that canned gravy. Look at the emoji.
It's not good. It is not good. I mean, I'm not saying someone with better skills than me couldn't save it with like a lot of seasoning, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, I would worry about it.
If Kayla says no, it's no.
Only they have the sugar-free ones. I'm not trying to load up on sugar these days, so I'm gonna have to pass them. Maybe
You know, I'm trying to cut on sugar. It's not going well. Well, sugar keeps calling my name. Yeah.
This is actually really good. I have one of these in the pantry, and we mix it with ranch, and it's just really good.
Mm-hmm.
I have not tried these two though, but I bet this one's really tasty. I'm gonna buy this one when I make
Okay.
burgers. Is there anything else you want to have?
I don't know. Do we need like?
I know we need. I think I mine right past it. Oh wait, well no, we're not making mashed potatoes. We're
Okay.
making roast potatoes. Never mind, we don't need it. Because if we're making mashed potatoes, we gotta go all out.
I know the boys are going to need something like a drink.
Okay. Well, I think we want pasta, right? So we go back.
Let me grab some. I don't know, Kayla, some plates. Are they worth it?
Are they worth it?
The plates, the pepper
We're in
plates.
Publix. You know what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Guys,
It's not worth it. All those wash dishes.
Okay.
We're not that American, are we? We have to spend $5 a plate to wash.
I can't to this girl, guys. She is that one American who will tell you no. Because Publix just expensive sometimes.
I do love this. It stands for I am poisoning my dog.
Oh,
It's not good. It's not good. All right, you want to get the boys a little drink?
yeah.
Let's see. We'll go back.
Remember when I was
Where we go
telling?
back?
Oh, it should be on this other side. Yeah. So, yeah. You talked about the zero sugar.
Vodka sodas.
Yeah.
You want
'Cause-
to try to switch the kids over?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I would start with a ginger ale. These are my absolute favorites. Mini cans. Because it's like less. And then also, like, they're really good when they're cold.
Do you think they'll like it?
I don't see why they wouldn't. I like them.
Okay. Let's take one.
I mean, if they don't like it,
Uh-huh.
it's like, okay, like whatever. Unless you want to do a 2
Well,
liter.
well, there's nothing they didn't like that they didn't take, cause they'll complain and say it doesn't taste well, like.
I'll tell you what,
But
if they don't like
they will always. Ah.
it, they don't like it, I'll buy them.
Okay, sure.
Wait, no, this one's not sugar free. This one's not. Hold on.
Look at this one. It's here. The sugar free is here.
Oh, there we go. These are the big ones. So they don't have the smaller ones. Usually they have the
What about
smaller
this
ones.
one? The other one?
They're all kind of the same.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's
No,
the only one we
that
have.
it's nasty. Yeah.
So it's, listen, everybody says diet's nasty. I said that for years. Your taste buds have to adjust to it. It has a bitter flavor, but after about a week of taking it, you stop being able to detect the bitter flavor. You can't tell the difference. You become kind of blind to it. And honestly, I never understood how diabetic people accidentally drink real sugar until I started drinking the sugar-free regularly. Your body cannot tell the difference anymore. So like if someone gave you a regular sugar drink, your tongue is like blind to it. You would just not know. So I guess they just have the menus on there. So we're just gonna try these ones. If they don't like it though, I'll take it. These are a good alternative, and it's something they haven't had before. Ruth. They haven't had anywhere else.
So you never know how it
If
will
you
go with
try-
them.
Listen, if you try to give them a Pepsi that's sugar-free, they're going to do something wrong with it because they've already had regular Pepsi. But because if you give them this and they've never had it, they're not going to know the difference. That is
That-
the trick with children.
Good.
This is why I'm a teacher. I'm good at pulling it over the kid's head.
I need some,
Water?
but I know that doesn't taste so good.
That's Zephyr Hills. That's
Yeah, I know that's nasty, and I don't see any other.
They have water. Look what's good on your look.
Hold on.
They have probably like a nice
You know, back in Kenya, it's like you don't take water from any household, Kayla. I don't know if you guys have that thing here. Like, you never know the taste of water until you taste it from another household.
Yeah.
Then you know,
No,
oop,
that's true.
you finally feel
I
like,
want too much for that. I'm not getting it here. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
Very, very, very true.
It's not in that side. Yeah. It's always at the front. It's always at the front.
Let's go to the front because they have front water.
If they don't have any, I mean, it's not like we've fully run out of it. I could grab some tomorrow on my way back from work.
I said, why bother if you don't have to? You know?
Was just trying to have it there since I'm here. Look at these.
Dill pickle.
Because I don't know that.
Well, I don't think so.
That particular water brand is good. I don't know where she got that from. The one that she has on I don't know where she got it from. It's normally here. So I don't know where they tucked it in today.
We get some Seagram Escape. See what makes escape reality. They actually aren't bad. Yes, I'm telling you, I've been here for like, this was like such a weird drink when I was a kid, and it kind of like got discontinued, and now it's like back in business again. Don't fall prey, Ruth. You're stronger than me.
I'm telling you, sugar keeps calling me by my past
I'm telling
name.
you, Ruth, it'll tell you on one of these times that has like water, specifically water.
I do see some there, but where's the rest of them?
That's also how you know we're very millennial. Like we won't.
Oh Lord. So at this point, do we need to ask?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask them.
Excuse me. Where is this particular brand of water? Oh.
We were close.
Why did they tuck them in so far away? Like, because we need these.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, you want carrot? You're fine. You don't want the blue one. It's spring. It tastes just like Zephyr Hills. We good. Yeah.
Finally got what we were looking for. Get some wine.
I suppose.
We have work tomorrow. We have kids. We have
Seems like a Friday night.
yeah.
I also really like coming to this Publix because it's very much a young demographic. It's like mostly college students, and watching the obscure things they pick up to make a meal with is very entertaining to me.
Let's go right there. It's not like fully packed, you see? It's just easy to grab your stuff and get checked out easy. Yep, that's it. Hello. Sorry?
Plastic bag?
Yeah.
And they can just scan that. Oh, Ruth, don't forget. Ruth, get those packets out of the bottom. Hand those to her. That's fine.
No, yeah, well, I was raised on it, so it makes it easier for me.
He's just better than you, Zach.
That was my mom's fault. Wow, you took that so far.
I did.
Would you like the receipt?
I know.
Alright, learn how to do a job. I did something with that one.
Honestly, that was like the least financially debilitating transaction I've done in Publix in a long time.
That was a statement.
I don't have to go sit in the parking lot and cry in my car now.
That was my question.
Have a good day.
Flip the camera. Kayla, do you remember the first time? I don't know where we went to, and then the lady at the cashier or that was checking us out was like, did you get everything you were looking for? Or I don't know what she asked. Then I was like, no.
No.
And then she was like, what? I'm like, What did she
Cause,
say?
cause that's like
Guys,
we just.
the
well,
amount of
You think we can just carry it?
customer service
Well, no,
that
we can't.
have in
Never mind.
America is crazy. Nobody
She was
asks
blown.
you that in Kenya.
She was
Like,
blown. Like you
whether
didn't.
you have
Like
what
what do
you
you mean
want,
you didn't
you
find everything you wanted? I'm like,
I was even at first I was confused. I'm like, what is she asking me? So I didn't know what she wanted, so I just said no. And then kind of Kayla had to
hold on, Ruth,
clarify
because if you go
what
down
the
off
lady
this,
was
go slow.
asking. Then I was like, oh
Here.
yeah,
Go slow.
I have everything I was looking for.
Yeah. Kind of mad that nobody else backed in except me.
Yeah, you like showing off.
I got a dent in my door. Are you kidding? You can't even see it.
When I see
It's those
any
rotten
car that
kids
looks
next
like
door.
yours, I'm always like,
Those rotten kids
That's
next door
Kayla's
keep bumping
car.
into my car. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is, Ruth. You know at this point to stop asking me what my trunk looks like. You're just gonna be disappointed. I went over the summer. Sand?
Sand?
Yeah, it's from when I went to the beach. It was actually in June I went. I think I've been since then. But yeah, I've been since then. But we went in June, like me and my friend. She flew down from Virginia and I picked her up. She'd never been to Florida before, so I was like, all right, you're gonna have the time of your life, baby. I don't know this one has a shopping cart return because it's so small. I would just put it probably up and around. Also, everybody has the same car as me. Like, I've never had an original thought. Like, hello? Oh, at least mine's cleaner than theirs. You know what? And my rims aren't nearly as scuffed, so I feel better about myself. Okay. Look, as I literally say that, but mine's like so weather worn. The heat is so bad here in Florida. It just like cracks everything. It really damages most things. And Ruth is over there returning the shopping cart. I am just holding the camera for her. Ruth, they're asking where you're at. They don't like me.
It's the amount of courtesy that we have. You need to take back the shopping cart. These are the kind of things that we don't normally do in Kenya. Not to say that we don't really do that. Like, I don't know. Emmanuel, hello. You didn't like the face that you saw? We want to see your face. She's here. She's right there.
Hi.
Emmanuel, find your way to America. You need to real quick. So for convenience, Publix is so near to where we live.
It really is close.
Yeah.
You see where the tornado hit and tore up that building over there? Took the shingles off the side of it. About flattened this place. Well, the newer buildings were fine. I mean, there was some some minor structural damage, but nothing crazy.
Kayla, how do you drive without your GPS? Cause
Girl, I just get in the car and I know that right now all I know is that I'm headed east. That's what I know, and I know your house is southeast from here. So I'm just gonna pick the road that goes southeast.
I think that's the one thing that I need to practice to do. Just to be able to drive without a GPS.
Yeah, I mean, when I first moved here, it took me about a month or two to wean myself off of the GPS. And I was getting so irritated because I didn't know where anything was. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna learn.
I think I'm so enslaved into the GPS to a point that sometimes I don't trust myself to go anywhere without a GPS
Ruth, you need
unless
GPS at
it's
my
somewhere.
house?
No, okay. You remember like the other time? And it's not like I don't know your house, but I kind of just lose my compass.
Gotcha. I mean, it happens. It definitely happens.
Kayla, when I went back to work, I've been so foggy minded. Like, I don't even know what Achieve 3000 is. Because tell me why the reading coach was like, you guys need to do Achieve 3000. I'm like,
Sounds stupid.
what is
Like a
Achieve
waste of my
3000?
time and resources.
And then I'm like, oh, God, yeah, Achieve 3000.
I'll put some lights over there.
So it's a fogginess. I don't know. It's supposed to soon go away because,
I think it's just from stress.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thank God though that I remembered my password and stuff. But there's some fogginess that just comes like when you back to work from a break.
It does. It does. It does. It happens to the best of us, Ruth. I'm not even stopping. Please stop signs. We're just going through whatever.
Guys, if you're watching us, do remember to drop in that like for us.
Jakes and Pear.
So I actually called Anu yesterday.
Oh, how's Anu doing?
She's doing good. Remember, she told me that there's actually some vacant houses down there. But still, so if we were to go down there, they would still not be attending like the same school. Because apparently Christian would go to DeSoto and I don't know, like.
Well, no, Cindy would. Well,
I can't quite remember the name of the other school.
well,
but
that's because
I
he'll
don't
be
know.
in middle school,
Yeah.
so he'll be okay.
What did you get?
You'll be okay.
Samantha, what did you buy? You didn't tell us you were also doing grocery shopping. You should have turned on your camera for us. I like to have the kids offload the trunk. What are kids for? Is it a bad thing though? To have the kids offload the trunk for me? We're back. You see, that was so close by.
Big step here.
Okay, kuna chakula kwa trunk. We are back, guys, and we are going to check on our bird. It sounds funny when you call it a bird like that. It sounds funny. But I guess that's how you call it here. In Kenya, we call it, I don't want to mention it. Where I grew up, we call it kulu kulu. That's what we actually call a turkey, Kayla. Kulu kulu. That's what we call it. And can I give you a fun fact about it? If you walked into a homestead where they keep turkey, and let's say that maybe you have some witchcraft or you are not just a good person, it's going to swell up, have its feathers up. That's the male turkey, and it's going to chase you.
Girl, that was my entire childhood getting chased by turkeys. We have a whole yard full of them, so I guess I got something.
Well, I don't know how that is related to that, but they kind of believe something like that, you know? I don't know how true that is, and I don't know whether it really makes meaning that way. But again, remember, it's all about what you believe. If you believe, and then that's exactly what's going to happen.
These are good.
Yeah,
These are really
I got
good.
these.
Kai eats them. Just pops open, eats them.
Show them up again. There you go. I like the yellow and the red bell
They're
peppers.
very tasty.
Apart from the color that they give to the food, they're also very tasty.
I like that they have kind of a little bit of a sweet bite to them.
Yeah.
Something I really like is a pepper called pepperdew.
Uh-huh.
Those are really good. They're sweet, a little spicy. Not really though.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes wonderful.
So, guys, I'm learning how to prepare the potatoes the American way. Remember here, we don't even peel them as such.
Yeah, I'm not feeling them.
Yeah, and that is a very Kenyan thing to do, but it's also an American thing not to do. So, we're not peeling them today.
The peeling has most of the nutrients that you want, and we're gonna wash these because you can see they're filthy. But you just want to give them a good scrub, and then they're fine.
Okay.
The idea is we're gonna boil them for probably about 15 minutes, 20 at the most, depending on how fast it takes to come to a boil. And then we're gonna take the bottom of a cup, it could be like a Stanley or whatever, and you just like mash them till they're flat, like in a disc. You lay them flat, sprinkle them with salt, pepper, rub them with a little bit of butter and garlic, and then you bake them. You can even put cheese on them if you really wanted to.
Oh.
Your choice. I think I got them mashing the potatoes with a cut from Gordon Ramsay. I'm pretty sure that's who I stole that from. Which, I don't know if Gordon Ramsay's a thing in other places, but I know that in America, everybody knows who he is, and everybody in Europe knows who he is too.
Who's he again?
He's like a celebrity chef. He's British.
Oh.
But he's really well known for kind of just being a jerk. But like, I personally think it's just an
Is he the one that goes into restaurants
one
and
guy
is
and
very, very like yelling?
Like, call you an idiot sandwich.
Yeah. I think
I would pay money for Gordon Ramsay to call me an idiot sandwich.
I think I've
that
watched
would be
him.
The biggest compliment in my life would be to know that Gordon Ramsay even acknowledged me and he called me an idiot sandwich. Like, thank you, yes.
Very good.
To each their own. Now, what I like about these red potatoes is the peeling is really thin on them, so even if you leave it on, it's not like it's overwhelming. A russet potato, like the larger potatoes, you don't want to do that with. I'm gonna bring some more. These go to the water kind of runs clean. Not too dirty, actually, surprisingly. They've been growing in the dirt. I'm going to need a large pot. Ruth, that pineapple is probably delicious.
It is?
It probably is.
I want to try one.
You never had it before?
My too. Oh.
Perfect. And this is a nice pot too, Ruth. I don't know if you know that, but this is a very nice pot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavy bottom. You can hear it in the sound. It's got a thick bottom, so it's not going to burn easily. It's heavy duty.
I was trying
Do a
to,
lot with this. It's probably oven safe too.
when I went to buy these pots, I was trying to avoid the, what do you call them? The non-stick?
Teflon or...
Yeah, the one that, you know.
Those are not great for you. They have a lot of EPAs and particles and such in them, so you just want to be mindful of that. That you're not just loading your body up with forever chemicals.
Hey, Ian. It's been a minute. Where did you go to?
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and
How's your Sunday, Ian? I've not seen you in a minute.
I'm going try hard mode. I'm going try hard mode. Okay, but we've got a few moves. Hopefully I can try all of them. All right, let's go. We've got Beyond
And just salt in the water just a little bit. Just, I don't know, I always do. I don't know if it actually makes a difference.
So we're simply just boiling them.
Yep.
Did you remember to check on the?
It's not ready yet.
Okay. We need to cover these.
You can. Probably make it boil faster.
So as we wait for that, I'm simply going to talk with Kayla concerning the teacher pay in America. And
What teacher pay?
there's a teacher of mine who watches me all the way from Kenya, and she said that she saw everywhere that teachers' pay in America is very low to the point that your pay ends up in your bills. What would you say about that?
Well, I mean, for the amount of education you have as a teacher, you should make more money, flat out. But I would say that based on the American economy, as a teacher, it's not horrible pay. It's not comparative to other jobs
Okay.
you can work. It's not horrible.
Let's say in terms of a teacher coming from the kind of economy that we have back in Kenya,
That's a different ballgame in itself.
or back wherever you're watching me from. First off, I would like to mention that bills are there. We can never run away from bills. If you are sure watching me from Kenya, I know you do pay bills. The only difference between the kind of bills that you pay in Kenya and the bills that we pay in America, a lot has to do with the discipline, because in America, bills are to be paid on time. Okay? Now, I know you could postpone to pay a bill in Kenya, but that's not the case in America. Okay? If your phone bill is due, let's say like on the 2nd, now you need to pay your phone bill because you're going to get disconnected.
Yeah, they don't
Okay? So it's all has to do with the discipline, and let me say, like, bills have to get paid, okay? You're not going to live in someone's house without paying the rent. And you also need to pay it in the time that you need to pay it. But in Kenya, you would also like just extend the payment, Kayla, and you would talk with the landlord like, I don't have money right now. Can I pay that? Maybe. And you would almost like skip paying that rent even up to 2 months. So it's a all different ball game when you get here. What I'll say is that bills need to be paid, and there's no two-way around it. So you are moving from a third world country to a first world country. How do you imagine your bills are going to look like? Of course, your bills are going to look the way a first world country would look like. Another thing that I'd like to remind you as a teacher planning to come and work in America is that nobody's going to pay you money that is only simply going to end up on your bills.
Yeah. Well,
Okay? Because you have a life, you have things to do. Another thing, now, upon coming to America as a teacher, there's a lot of things that you are also going to learn. Back in Kenya, you live in your own house with your own family. Sometimes here, when you first come in, it is okay to live with a roommate. Okay? So when you live with a roommate, you split bills. And in that way, you can be able to save up your money. So it's not a case of your money is all going to be directed to the bills. If that was the case, then why are we coming here to begin with? Okay? So we are not going to say that the teacher pay is all going to end up on your bills. No, that's not true.
I mean,
That's not true.
especially if you're living with like a roommate or something, it's easy to just make a savings account or have a car. But like you think about it, in America, yeah, you do have more expenses, but you have like more things. So like you might be spending more money than you ever have in your life, but you're probably also making more than you've had. And on top of that, like you have like a car, a vehicle, so you can just go and do whatever you want. If you want to go to Miami for the weekend, nobody cares. Like, you know, you have like the most updated iPhone. You can be active on social media.
And you have to pay for it at the same time. So actually, your bills are also going to be dependent on your lifestyle. You know how much you're getting. So can you make sure that whatever you're spending your money on is enough to sustain you as an individual? Okay? Because once you move from where you're moving from and you get here, you're not going to have that flashy lifestyle. You have to begin somewhere. Okay? Yeah, you have to begin somewhere. And that is where we are all beginning. I'm not saying that I'm where I am, that this is the end of who I am as a person. Of course, there's a lot of things that I'm yet to do, but this is where I'm beginning. So when you first come in, you have to begin somewhere. And where you're beginning will also determine how your pay is going to be. I mean, how you are spending your money. You're going to get paid. How you choose to spend your money is totally up to you. If you want that flashy lifestyle, then your money is really going to end up on bills. Okay? And that flashy lifestyle is still okay really to do, but you need to know that a lot of the choices that you are going to make financially is going to determine how your money is going to be spent. So issues, finances, let it not be something that is going to really worry you. What you need to worry about is how you're going to spend your money. Okay? You really need to worry about that more. So some of the ways that we do to cut costs is, for example, living with a roommate. Another way that you could cut costs is carpooling. If you don't have a car, you don't have to keep using Uber because that's very expensive.
It's very expensive and not
Okay?
doesn't make sense to do that.
So you could carpool with someone, or if you have a colleague that you know, I would suggest that you would even buy them gas and let them take you around. Okay? Another way that you could cut on costs so that you are able to have money on you is pick stores that you can buy your groceries or stuff in a cheaper way. For example, we don't like to go to Costco and Sam's Club because you buy stuff in bulk, so you don't have to keep going back to the store every now and then. The only thing that you have to go maybe to the store is maybe like to buy water, and that is a common thing. You need to take water every day. So yeah, these are some of the ways that you could cut on expenditure to save up on money. Another thing, you don't need the flashy lifestyle right now, because remember, you are coming in as an immigrant, so you need to save up on your money. So we are not going to go the flashy way until we really do have money on us, okay? So you want to cut down on cost, probably cook a meal instead of buying, instead of going for that fast food. Try and cook a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's tempting though.
yeah, you're going to save on your money. Instead of let me say, if you have a car and you want to have a lot of fun driving around, how about you just make your house fun so that you can save on gas?
Ruth, I love it. And make your house fun is crazy.
Yeah, make your house fun
But she's right.
and save on gas.
She's right. It makes more sense to spend money on things in your house to make your house comfortable
Make your house comfortable.
than to blow money going out because you really don't want to be home all the time.
And that's what I'm saying. So, how you choose to spend your money actually will also the way you choose to spend your money is going to be like, are you spending your money on your bills or are you saving your money? Okay? If you're that kind of person who doesn't know how to be in one place for a long time, it's going to be a hard time for you.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Because I could stay in my house as long as I have food. I could stay in my house.
You got,
Okay?
you got a nice TV, comfortable
Uh-huh.
couch to sit on.
Make your house comfortable. You don't have to be out every now and then.
And make some friends, more importantly.
Mhm.
Make some friends, have people over.
Have people visit you. Go visit your friends.
And one thing I always really like doing with one of my friends in college, we called it family dinner. So we would get together. Her family's from Bangladesh, so totally different culture than how I grew up. But that's just a better opportunity to try new things. So she would come over and she would make a dish, and then I would make a dish, and then we had another friend that would come and make a dish. And so honestly, you end up saving money on your food bill because everybody's kind of like coming together and
Yeah.
contributing, and you always have leftovers
Yeah.
for the next day. And
So-
it's fun. You get to try new stuff.
Your choices are actually going to determine whether you're spending your money on bills or whether you're actually saving your money. Okay? So as you plan your trip, as you're getting ready to come here, these are some of the things that you want to think about. This is what you want to think about. Sharing spaces is very popular in America. And you don't have to live with people that you know. And I know another teacher would be like, so where am I getting this roommate from? That's a good question that you would be asking yourself, because when I came here, I didn't know anybody. Okay? But TPG was good enough to place me where there were teachers that were ahead of me. Okay? Those are teachers that came here before me. So your sponsor is not just going to throw you into the wild. Your sponsor is going to place you where you have teachers that have been there before you. And before you get there, your sponsor is going to have had a conversation with those teachers like, who needs a roommate? They will ask in our groups whether you need a roommate. And that same person that is going to suggest that they need a roommate will come and pick you from the airport, okay? And they will house you, they will help you with onboarding, they will give you a ride. Most chances are those that are always needing roommates are always teachers that have been here before, okay? So they probably have a car, probably know their way around, so they can be in a better position to take you around town. So if you're there asking yourself, where will I get a roommate? You'll get a roommate from the teachers that have been here before you. How are you going to live with them? You are going to live under shared spaces. You buy your own food, they buy their food, you cook, they cook, but you have to find your way around on living with another person. We call it shared spaces, okay? And if it becomes a problem, you can always go onto Facebook and get a roommate.
Ruth, you have another pot.
Whichever
you have a pot
works.
holder?
Huh?
You have a pot holder? Oh, look at you.
You're the one who got this for me.
See? I knew I'd plan ahead for this day. I like the yellow. It's great. Alright, I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna look at it. Oh, it smells so good, and I don't want to get it burned. He's not done, but
That's our bad. We call him. Ooh,
look at the
look
juice
at that.
coming off of him. So here's my opportunity. What I want to do. I'm gonna take him so carefully, and I'm gonna tilt him to the side, and I'm gonna get as much of this juice out from underneath him as possible, because that's gonna be the base for my gravy. So I'm gonna grab a little bowl. Doesn't matter what bowl it is. We're gonna pick him up, and we're hopefully not gonna spill him, but we're gonna do our best. Okay.
Careful.
All right. Now I'm gonna put him back in the oven. There's still a little bit in the bottom. That's fine. I'm gonna put him in the oven uncovered, and that's gonna give you that pretty browning on the top of the turkey that you see in like all those
Without
commercials.
the foil?
Yep, that's what browns it.
Okay.
Now this, ooh, I burned myself, but okay, we're good. Hold on. All right, that is just the drippings from him, and it smells really good. FYI. So we're gonna put that over there, and I have a whisk person. I'm slowly gonna whisk in my gravy mix that I bought at the store. It's gonna get really thick. So when it gets really thick, we're gonna add some water to it.
Where did the weekend go to?
Girl,
It was Friday and then it's now.
I know.
Where did the weekend go to?
It went fast. And so I'm gonna put this on the stove in like a pot. And then actually,
Let me get you a smaller one.
yeah, smaller one, yeah. And I'm gonna let it cook and get kind of thick, because at this point it's not very thick. So, because when I add that water to it, it kind of made it a little bit colder. So that's okay. But the longer you cook it, the thicker it gets in theory.
Do we add these to the potatoes? Or?
This is served on the side. So you would pour it like on top of your turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna add, my cook time is currently sitting at, I'm gonna put it on 15 minutes.
We call these America meets Africa.
It's funny.
Yup.
Alright, cool. Alright, and so we got 15 minutes-ish on the turkey. I think what I did is I set 2 timers, but I'll figure out to turn the first one off here in a second. But yeah, this guy is gonna come to a boil. And when he comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn him off. And the more I whisk him, the thicker he's gonna get, because he's got cornstarch in him.
Oh.
And that's a thickening agent here. Gravy. This butter over here is what I'm using for my potatoes.
That's our cook. So I'm going to upload this video for my Kenyan viewers, because I know they're asleep right now.
Oh, they're going to bed.
Yeah. Should be around maybe 2 or 3 in the night.
They'll wake up and be like, oh, let's see what Ruth did.
Mm-hmm.
We will see what Ruth did today.
Yep. Kayla,
Yeah.
do you think they're going to ban TikTok for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah. I
For
do.
real, for real?
Yeah.
Oh God. What's the issue? Why? Why is it?
They say, okay, so the official answer is because China owns TikTok and the American government is saying that Chinese spies are spying on us through the app.
Is that true though?
I don't care. I don't care if it is true. The only thing that my spies are gonna see is me on there acting stupid. I mean, like, what critical information or intel are you gonna learn about America from me? And everybody else in there, we're just acting stupid dragon people. So, to be honest
God.
with you, it's just stupid, is what it is.
Why are they doing that? Now we all love TikTok.
Y'all think that got Ruth? And that's what a good gravy looks like.
Wow, guys, you need to see these. Oh God.
And it is good. Lots of
Look at
flavor
that.
from the drippings.
Wow. Awesome.
You get a little bit of that collagen.
Are you
from
going
the
to
bowl.
add in some salt or something?
The packaged stuff already comes seasoned.
Wait, okay.
And remember, we put the compound butter and all the seasonings on the turkey,
Mhm.
and that went into the dressing, or not the dressing, into that. Oh my gosh, drippings that I took off of it.
Okay.
So it's already
So it
salty.
should be good to go.
I already tasted it. It's good. You
Okay.
try it. Get a spoon, try it.
Let me finish this. That's not fair for TikTok though.
It's not.
So where are we going to go? Back to Facebook?
I'm not going back to Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg looked like a predator. I'm not going back over there. You got me all the way messed up. Ruth, you're fine.
Oh God.
Don't ever worry about it.
Where are you guys going back to? When you see this video, drop it on the comment section. Where are you going to go back to? Are you going to TikTok? Sorry. Are you going to Facebook, Instagram? Where are you going to?
Instagram is just as bad. It's all owned by Meta.
Oh God.
I hope we get a new type of app, something.
Uh-huh.
Ruth, do you want a strainer by chance?
Yeah, I do. Up there.
Oh, that's a little one.
Careful.
I got it. Maybe I didn't.
What is that?
Pot holder up there. Oh, I put them over here.
No.
Alrighty. So my potatoes are boiled and they are cooked. And I'm going to just strain them.
We hear you.
Alright. Alright. Potatoes are done boiling, but they're not done. We still have a couple of processes left to finish this. Alright, so my potatoes are fork tender, as I'm calling them. See the fork? Fork tender.
Okay.
With a little effort. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your potato, and God, I hope this works, and you just pop it.
You don't need these? What is this?
That's what I do. I just pop it.
You use that's okay?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of my compound butter in the bottom of this pan.
You want to move it here for me?
Yeah. I'm just rubbing it on the bottom really to keep it from sticking. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit of that. People watching this are probably like, why does this lady cook with so much butter? It's constantly butter. I don't know. It's just the way I was taught. And it's good. It's not something I don't cook like this every day. This is not. No, most nights we are making the easiest thing possible. Something very simple. Something I would say comparable to like honestly like Ruth would make, I guess.
Okay. Because I know I have something that could work for that.
Nah, bro. I just don't keep emailing. What is wrong with this kid? I spent the last week pondering the perfect plan to take you down. Man, I bet you were. A whole week alone in your room is crazy, for real. You said it, yeah, I'm gonna make you regret that. Regret that? Telling the truth? Nah, bro.
I'll leave any of those potatoes in there.
Overcome me. Oh my god, what is wrong with this dude? Bro, are you that down bad for your 5 seconds of fame?
That is a masher. You can use that one. I don't know why. It's just like the flat bottom on a cup.
Oh.
Because it just... And I'm going to do like 2 layers of these. So, do 1 layer of that, and then I'm going to put some compound butter on it.
Oh, okay. So that it gets in through all of... Okay.
I want to think more of this. But you just kind of put it on there.
Guys, this looks delicious. It looks tasty already.
And I say we'll be ready in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I also think leaving the peeling on helps hold them together a little bit. It really does help them hold together just a little bit.
So, is this a version of mashed potatoes, or what would you call these?
It's a combination of a mashed and a roasted, because we're not adding all the ingredients you would add to a mashed potato. It's going to be more. I don't want to use the word whole food, because it's certainly not whole food, but we're not adding as many like dairy products and things to it. It's going to be more simple. And I'm going to use the other one that was like this to make a second one.
Okay.
And it's actually really easy to do this. It's not like I'm putting any effort into pushing down on these. They're just popping on their own.
It looks easy.
It is really easy. And then I'm gonna save that one for the next one, I think.
Okay.
Alright, and there's a little bit more butter on top. And if you had some cheese, you could make this like a cheesy potato. You could add extra. I'm gonna grab this food actually. So I don't lose any of this. It's really good. And I'm just gonna add a dash of salt on top. And I'm just gonna rub that in.
Okay.
Alright, and that's pretty much gonna be it. We're gonna bake it till it gets crispy on top. So for about 30 minutes in the oven. I'm not gonna use the lid system for this one. I'm just gonna let it hang out and chill. I'm gonna put a little of this on top.
Okay.
And that's that. And we're gonna bake
There
it.
you go, guys. It looks really, really delicious.
This on this
Can't wait. Right there. Next to the bed.
next to the bird. Alright, and then I'm gonna use my leftover potatoes to make a second one, but I do not know where the second container went. I know you pulled out one and then another, remember? And I was like,
Oh.
they're all the same size.
Okay. I think I know where it
This is
went.
me working in not my kitchen.
I think I know where it went. I knew where it went. You see?
I already opened one. Oh, that's right. We used it for that. I completely forgot.
This is where it went. So.
Are those stale? Because you didn't comment on them.
Mm.
They're not stale?
Smarter, better. He said, nah, bro, you know what? Be real quick. Oh, wow, what's this dude about to do? He's gonna get his mom on me again? Oh, wow, I'm so scared.
Chris, I can't wait to teach you to play Zelda. You're gonna be watching people play Zelda 24/7. Your mom's gonna be like, turn it off.
I can't even stand the Roblox. It's too loud.
Ruth, you gotta understand that's the coolest thing a kid can do.
Roblox.
Roblox. Until he discovers Zelda, then he'll say that's the coolest thing ever. At least he does some guy. Rinse him out really quick. Sydney's not bored to tears upstairs, is he?
Well, he's more into the fun than Roblox. But he do have his moments though.
Gotcha.
Hello. Dropping that like for us.
What? And then my biggest hater said, are you brain dead or something? I literally just told you, he's my big brother. And the best brother said, nah, little bro, I think he really does have brain damage.
Welcome to our kitchen.
And we're just cooking. I'm gonna put some garlic in here. I love the way they mix this garlic, by the way. It's so fine. It's not chunky at all.
Yeah, I got that from the Indian store, and you know, I don't know. I feel like the Indians have very
Good spices.
good spices.
Pretty sure they do. But this never hurt nobody. This is my favorite ingredient to use in anything. It just makes everything so flavorful. The layers of flavor in it is really, really good.
There is all seasoning up there. I don't know if you saw it.
All seasoning.
I don't know what.
Oh, Old Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Bay.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like Old Bay. You can put it on a lot of stuff. I didn't even notice it was up there. I would have put some on our turkey. I might actually pull it out and drop some Old Bay on it. Alright, so I'm just kind of mixing up my butter here.
There you go, guys. Look at that.
This is going to be using my potatoes that I've been crushing over there and layering. Kind of made a little bit of a mess in here, but you know what? That is the story of my life. That is how I've always been in the kitchen, messy, but then that just means you have hopefully a lot of full stomachs to help you come clean it up afterwards. Hopefully.
This is more just like greasing the pan.
Yeah. Let's go buy some of that. Because now, I'm going to take my potatoes and start layering them in. There's that one right there. And leaving the skins on them, again, kind of helps hold them together a little bit.
I'm not cheating. I'm just well liked by the death. You know, they give me my own moveset and whatnot.
And ideally, if I had like a actual baking sheet, we could just lay them flat individually. But I think this is going to be really good. I'm actually really excited about this method. I haven't done it this way before. I've done it like smash them, but usually I spread them out a little bit. But I think this is going to be really tasty, especially with the gravy. So.
I don't know why I never actually thought what else we would use to use butter on, apart from using it on
Bread.
It
It's
never
great
came to my mind.
It's great for a number of things. Put it right there. It's great for a number of things, really. Alright, my timer. I'm going to check my turkey in a second. He will be all right in there for another couple of minutes. But then we're going to check him to see if he is ready to come out and show himself. Chris, are you hungry? He's looking at like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Is
the
that okay?
turkey is almost ready.
It's almost ready.
Not a lot of that. Here.
He's like, girl, I'm hungry. Sydney, are you excited about or Chris, are you excited about your first like
Turkey
American
ever?
turkey? Maybe. He's like, girl, I don't know what that is. try this and see what it does. It kind of gets caught. Never mind. I don't think I want to use that one. It's caught right in there. He's coming.
Nah, this dude has everything to cheat with. He even has instant dash, bro. What? Bro really went demon mode for real. Skull emoji. Womp womp. Cry about it. He said, nah, bro, you're actually cringe. I'm out of here. And he left the game. And let me guess, my
This one's a
fingers
little
gonna
bit.
leave
I don't know if I'm gonna use that
too.
potato.
What do you
I might
think,
cut that one
too?
out because it was a little.
That's the last of it?
Yeah. A little
Okay.
bit not so great feeling. All right. Last one.
Like chat, so today I made my own fake strongest battlegrounds game. And inside of this fake strongest battlegrounds game I made, there's a brand new map to play on, brand new movesets to use.
All right.
It's gonna get hectic, so I turned to bird's eye wall, skillet meals, Alfredo chicken. Other
Drop some of this in here. And then do that.
Inside of this fake strongest battlegrounds game I made, there's a brand new map to play on, brand new movesets to use, and I even created a few of my own custom admin.
All right. And we're just gonna rub that in.
Moveset too. And also later in this video, I'm gonna be bringing
Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. You don't want to skip any spots and have any areas in the potatoes that are just like, eh. Gonna add a little extra seasoning on top. Sydney, you hungry? You excited to try my weird concoction that I have going on? My weird.
Are you excited for the turkey breast? Okay. Good. We'll be ready in a second. Almost there. Hey, Nesta. Hello, hello, hello. Hey,
Now
hey,
that I've
hey,
finished your
hey.
kitchen, we can start putting it back together.
I'm good. How are you? It's nice to see you. How's the going, Nesta? We're here. We're cooking.
We are. And now we're about to be cleaning.
Yeah, and we are cleaning the surfaces because we made a whole mess. So, you want to bring that here?
Yeah. All right, there we go. That is ready.
How was your Sunday? Happy Sunday. We cooking. I don't know if you met my friend. And she's here to teach me how to cook a traditional American turkey breast.
Oh, I need to put this in.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. How's your day? Everything okay? What did you do today? Okay. What did you do today, Nesta?
We'll be ready soon.
We are just waiting for the final cooking because our turkey's in there. The potatoes are also in there, so we are waiting for it to cook. Okay? Where are you? Because it's very cold where we are. I can't believe you went to the beach. With the weather? Is it not cold where you are? Where are you? Oh, you're in the Caribbean. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Oh, well, it's very cold in America right now. We cannot go to the beach. It's very chilly. We didn't get any snow though, but it's just cold where we are. Understand? Don't forget to give me that like, and thank you for coming. Yeah, what are you having for dinner? Because I'm having turkey breast. And Kayla also put in some baked potatoes. So that's what we are waiting for. And it should be ready in like the next 30 minutes or so. Fish and rice. Oh, wow. That is so Caribbean. I think I didn't see anyone have fish and rice like that. What kind of fish? What kind of fish are you having? You did also tell me which part of the Caribbean you are.
The ground is fixed and the walls are falling apart. This is progress. And ooh, look at that handsome devil.
Back in Kenya, we do have like the tilapia. What kind of fish are you having? Stew fish. Oh, wow. Is that like the pan-fried fish, or is it just like fish and then you just put it in? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I remember that you said you are from Grenada. I'm sorry.
What time is it? 6:20.
It's 6:20.
Okay, I put this in before we went to the store. It was
Fish and gravy. Okay.
like 4:45. Put it in. It's probably ready.
Should be ready by now.
So
You want to slice? Maybe with a knife and then check.
we can.
Hey, Sydney. How are you?
I'm gonna leave it on here just a little bit longer. I want it golden. I want to bump the oven up.
Okay.
Okay, we're not having balls in my game. And I mean, our little punchability could represent
That's my friend right there, Nesta. She's the chef for the day,
I am.
and she's doing such an amazing
Oh,
job.
this is trash.
We all excited for the turkey breast,
We are.
and it's getting there. It's getting there. She's Kayla. That's her name.
and then next is Deadly Ninja, where we can easily just get a
She is Kayla,
one of those katana tool. Go ahead, put that.
and we are here cooking. I'd like to learn how to make the fish and gravy though.
I unanchored it.
Do you want to take us through some time?
Okay, so far so good, right? And then make our way to our little dummy. Does it work? Do it do damage? Oh, it does do damage. It doesn't swing, but it does damage. And it's good enough for me. Okay, and then what's next? Brutal Demon. We got Brutal Demon moveset next. Can we get a metal bat?
You want to? Okay, Kayla. They're asking for you to say hi.
The handle, grab the bats. Okay, make sure those both are on.
Hi guys.
Test it out. Okay, metal
That is her.
inventory. Can we use it? Hey, little dummy needs this word.
She's having a pineapple. Nesta, that's
Not
Kayla.
pineapple. I got those
Oh.
regular juice.
And then the ultimate
There's a lot going on in the kitchen.
you'll remember is inside this game we have a little dash ability. We're gonna dash as you can see right here. So can I find a dash script?
Yeah, she is pretty. She's also a
Thank you.
teacher.
And go ahead and do that. Let me look into
Thank you.
that's a lot of numbers. Alright, I think that's
What are you doing this evening?
hit play, let's test it out. How do we do our dash? Oh, we press E.
Come here, Kayla.
It's kinda wonky, but we have a bit of a dash.
That's my I think I saw Nesta. Is it on Friday or something? He said he's from Grenada. Oh, you're doing schoolwork. Good. You school going? How old are you?
Alright, and if I did things correctly, it should open up as a normal game now. Okay, boom, there we go. And now, guys, since I went ahead and went through the trouble of making this game, I think it's time to get
All I know is this meal's gonna
Did
be
Kaya
good.
make it back?
You know?
Are they still?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Ruth, I've been hitting it as hard as I can all day. I got up early, drove all the way to FSU, went to my friend's house, helped her study for this medicine thing she's got to do, where like she pretends like I'm her patient and I have to interview me. And then
Oh, I saw my sister do that with the other sister of mine. She had to sit there, and the other one was here, like examining her,
Yeah.
putting the pressure thing on her.
she used her stethoscope.
Oh God!
It was fun though. I didn't know.
And she recorded it.
Well, yeah, I think she did.
Oh,
I guess I don't know. But basically, I didn't know this stethoscope has like two sides. I didn't realize one side's for your lungs, one side's for your heart.
neither did I.
I didn't know that. I
Neither
learned.
did
I
I.
said now I'm a doctor.
Okay.
Now I'm a doctor.
So how did that go for her?
Fine, she's doing really well.
Is it like an assignment?
Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily like an assignment or just something they're supposed to do, like a. I honestly don't know.
Oh.
Nessa's 13.
Oh, you're too young to be here. Now, I know I didn't set this for kids to be here, but it's nice to see you, Nesta. Hope you're having a good evening, though. Yeah, hope you're having a good evening, though. Nesta, we are your teachers. Because if you're 13, that means you're in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So you need to pull up your scores on reading, math. Huh?
Not the reading and math.
Why are you deleting me already? So you said you was 13.
Well,
This is our second year or this is our first year? Your friend?
it's her first year, second semester.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she's got a year and a half left. But only a year left in town. And then she'll go on clinicals. She'll get assigned to some other area. It could be as far as like Miami. You just never know.
Read it.
Ginger.
Yeah, because all of us are big. It looks like for grown-ups. Yeah, we are all grown-up. That's a lot of sugar.
He knows he likes those things. They're good.
That's a lot of sugar. You just lost a subscriber. Why?
Well,
Why? Because you're 13 and we could be your teachers?
yeah, we gotta give her an assignment. Give him or her. An
Yeah, because we are teachers and I teach middle school. She teach elementary.
The
so.
amount of kids I have asked me within the week, can we know your social media? I'm like, no. God, no, I see you all day at school, no.
He said that I'm joking. Well, we are teachers and we teach 13-year-olds. We are teachers.
Well, if
Yeah.
there's a 13-year-old in my class, I'm gonna ask some questions and be like, what's going on?
Yeah. Is 13 old enough in the Caribbean?
I don't know how it is in the Caribbean.
Neither do
We should
I.
ask Jody.
Yeah, we need to ask her. Because I don't know.
Jody, what are you doing, Jody Ann? Jody Ann. My phone's gonna die. I didn't charge it last night.
We are in Florida. We're in
We're in
Florida. How's Grenada?
It's always really weird to me when I talk to someone that lives in another part of the world, and I'm like, life is happening there simultaneously, and it's
At the
happening
same time,
here.
it's happening here.
When I went to Mexico over the summer, and I was just like walking around the streets of Progreso, I was like, it's so weird to me. This has always been here,
And you've never been
and
there.
I've never been there. And every day since then, those people have gotten up, went to work, lived their lives, and
Did that stuff?
it makes you feel very small.
And
Very small.
I know this is hard to believe, but I've really learned a lot from TikTok. Like the way you're saying, like you went to like a different part of the world, and they have their stuff going on while we are here in Florida having our stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, like with TikTok, I really got exposed to a lot of content, especially things to do with life. I've really, really learned a lot with TikTok. It feels sad that it's going away though.
It does.
Rest in peace, TikTok.
Ticky. All right, I'm gonna take this guy out. I think he's ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him rest. And these guys, I feel like the oven's not getting super hot.
Yeah, hope to. Nesta says I hope to see you soon.
Well, if I keep coming over making dinner, you might see me a lot on here.
Yeah. He says Kayla is so beautiful. Hope to meet her
Oh, thank you. That's very
one day, and you too. You will. But if you keep coming on my live, yeah, you'll keep seeing her. Is it ready?
I think it is. I hear it just a bubbling in there. It can be a little hard to gauge sometimes.
Huh? Okay. Just look it.
It can be just a little hard to gauge sometimes, but I think it's ready.
Hey guys, this is how we look like so far.
Here, it got really hot in the oven. That's our bird.
Ooh.
Look crispy.
Take the knife and maybe
We're gonna
it's
check.
right there. You need with a fork or something?
Yeah, I'll grab a fork. Here. I'm gonna cut kind of deep down into the bones so I can see. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, Ruth, it looks so good.
Yup.
He's ready. Look at that. That is good as gold. Look at that. Delicious. Look how juicy it is, too.
Yeah.
Look at that juice. I don't want it to get dried out, so I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wrap it in this and set it to the side. And in about 10 minutes, those potatoes will be done. I cranked the oven up to 400.
Okay.
So we're going to get that nice and hot. We could go ahead and start getting the plates ready.
Okay.
Because gravy's ready.
Do we need like what kind of plates do we need? The regular ones or do we need like with a bowl?
Regular plates are fine. I don't know if I can reach the ones.
Don't worry, I got those. Let me come and get them.
I just want to make sure this gravy is nice and hot. You can put it here on the stove. Keep it warm. And those potatoes will be ready in just a little bit. I just want them crispy on top, mostly. Nessa says, make sure to go live tomorrow evening. I have school in the morning. Well, if you have school in the morning, we have work in the morning. Yeah, if you're busy, we're busy. For sure. For sure, for sure. Nessa said they love your videos, Ruth. That's very sweet.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes I don't feel like I do anything special though.
I think it's just the conversation. And I think it's like just
It's just
hanging
the
out.
regular stuff.
It's just hanging out and that kind of stuff, conversation. We should do story times. I have enough crazy stories to entertain people.
Are you yeah, we're almost
I know
done.
life with 4 parrots is probably like, dang, are they ever going to finish this meal? I logged off, came back, and they still haven't eaten anything.
We're here. We're almost there. Almost there.
Yeah.
The body's ready though.
The bird's ready. The
The
gravy's
gravy's
ready.
ready.
I just want the potatoes to get a little crispy on top.
We're almost done.
I guess technically we could eat, but the potatoes, I just want them crispy. They're
Yeah.
cooked. I just want them crispy.
We're just waiting on the pot. We call them viazi. We call them viazi. And then we are ready to go.
This is kind of like the closest we've had to a traditional Thanksgiving.
Actually, and this is like the first I've come close to like home cooked American food. Because most of the time, if there's anything that I've tried in America, it's just the fast food.
Yeah.
But a home cooked food,
It's
like,
different. It's very flavorful.
yeah. And there's other particular cookings that I've seen done in America that I've not experienced. Like let's say you cook the beans, the red beans, and then I've seen you guys adding in like the minced meat. I don't know.
I don't know what part of America you're eating that, but that's
I
not
don't
what
know,
I
but
growing
I think
up.
I've seen something like that. What do you guys put in the minced meat? To make it like a heavy, thick soup, kind of.
I think what would be mincemeat. You
It
talking about
doesn't
chili?
have to be like mincemeat though, but
talking
the
about
pounded
chili?
beef, the
Yeah, ground
pounded
beef.
beef.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about chili?
I don't know what you guys. What would you cook in that pounded beef?
All kinds of stuff. So ground beef can be used in chili, it can be used in hamburgers. You make it for meatballs.
Leave out the meatballs,
Spaghetti?
like making it like
Spaghetti?
I don't know what I see those kids having in school.
It could
Because
be
they
chili.
normally do have
Is it like red?
they have something like bread with,
Is it red?
yeah, I don't know what,
If it's probably cornbread and chili.
that's what they call it?
Probably is.
I don't know. I guess it's just
Is
what
that
I'm
beans in it?
seeing.
Like red beans?
Why do I feel like sometimes I do see red beans inside it? I don't know. But I
It's
think
probably
I've seen
chili.
red beans.
Probably chili.
Yeah.
And if you want them crispy, put them in the frying pan and stuff. Well, I don't want them crispy. I just want the tops of them like a little crispy. Goodbye, Nesta. See you.
Good night, Nesta.
Get some rest. Get ready for school tomorrow.
Yeah.
God, I hope we're almost done cooking. I'm gonna pop my head though in a minute because I'm just being.
Careful.
It's okay.
Wait, what's happening? Wait, did he just
I'll bump it up again.
super secret area with a bunch of movesets? Yo.
Did I tell you I've never used that oven, Kayla, since I moved here because I didn't even know how to
He said go nuts.
work the oven out?
Yo. I said
off.
bet. Ooh, I thought that Mob Psycho moveset was really cool. Which, by the
There's
way,
a lot of this one's a little different than mine.
characters, but it looks like we might have to do
It's a little different. Here, it kicking on now, and it's getting hotter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was only some kind of a time delay.
crazy red text. A hero just for fun.
So if it doesn't feel like it's reacting the way you want it to, just hit off and then restart it. Because there's all these different little functions. Mine's all digital. It just tells you what you do. But yeah.
I didn't even get killed yet, and the owner's already giving me like a bunch of crazy movesets, bro. What is even going on? You know what?
It's almost done.
More videos.
It's almost done. Almost done.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Well, we had a pretty eventful day. I mean,
Crazy. Honestly, bro,
This is like a regular Sunday for a teacher. So if you're thinking on what are some of the fun activities, Kayla, tell me why you'd ask me, what are some of the fun activities that you do as a teacher? Honey, I spend time cooking in my kitchen.
right.
I use the rent that I pay.
Yeah. I mean, I like being in my house too. I'm kind of a homebody. I like just being at home chilling.
I want to make use of the stove, cook, spend time with my kids, do my lesson plans,
Yep.
and recharge for the week. Because I'm not about to be up and about and then wake up tomorrow and go to work feeling all, tired and stuff. So teachers basically, we like to recharge, do your lesson plans, kind of just figure out what are you going to be doing in the week. And that is it. That is what teachers do. That is what I do. I'm speaking for myself though. I don't know what other teachers do, but this is what we do. Okay? If we ain't spending time with another teacher, it's just like this. So it's upon you what you want to do with your time.
I'm gonna move the turkey over here and start carving it.
Okay.
So
What is carving?
like cutting it.
Oh, you call it carving?
Carving. You never heard of someone say that?
No. Let me put this here for you.
I have it. I was gonna put it under that, but that's fine. Yeah, just putting the little lid on, the little tent on it. Look how juicy it made that turkey. Ruth, I'm gonna tear this up is what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm
good.
hungry. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and
That's the final.
product. Piece like that.
Bro, this Judd moveset is actually pretty sick. Let me use it.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, full barrage. 1, 2, 3, boom. Use twin fang. Oh, wait, I used the wrong move. I did not mean to do that. But I do have first splitting strike. Get over here! Bro, this Judd moveset's way too
Looks good. Yeah, I do.
person that I just killed said. Bro,
It looks pretty good.
you did absolutely nothing. I just wanted to murder
What did you call that? What you're doing right now?
Carving.
really quick. Yeah.
Huh?
Carving.
With a V?
CARVING.
Oh.
Carving.
I use the charge beam. I forget how to use the charge beam. I clicked a random button earlier. I didn't even mean to do
Whoops. And the ones down on the bottom usually sit a little bit in the juice and just get extra tasty.
Mhm.
So we're gonna
use all
put that
these
up,
crazy
put that in
movesets.
there.
Alright, let's see if this moveset works now.
This is so tempting.
Walk over these two
Oh God.
Is it good, Ruth?
Oh God.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love turkey.
Oh God.
This is one of my favorite things to eat. Favorite American foods.
Oh God. Oh, this is so good.
I see the vastness storm in the sky. Oh!
Samantha, it's radio.
Wait, did it kill everybody? I think
Sydney, Chris, Karen, come for food. Dinner's ready. Oh God.
I gotta do it right, Ruth. Hold on. Don't call him just yet. I'm gonna make the plates. You get some kids' hopes up.
And it apparently has secret rules sets. So let me check this one next. I just joined.
We getting excited?
Okay, wait.
Down there. I'm gonna see if I can get that right there off. That's good.
The next thing you're going to cook for us is like maybe probably mac and cheese.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any recipes on that
I do.
because I've never had a good mac and cheese.
My favorite is my friend Archie's. She has the best, in my opinion. My very humble opinion. I think that hers is just so flavorful.
You jealous? Aw, Samantha. Next time though, we're going to invite you so that you could enjoy Kayla's cooking. Baked mac and cheese. When do you think we should do this, Kayla?
Soon?
Okay. So, Kayla the chef says soon.
So whenever you don't have to work. Because this is not happening on a weeknight, I'm going to tell you guys right now.
Guys,
I come home and I crash from work, I'm tired.
Kayla, tell me why I didn't know the meaning of the word crash out.
Crash out?
Kayla, it's a whole different thing out here sometimes. I go to
kids-
school today,
if a kid
tomorrow.
tells you he's gonna
My
crash
kids
out,
are
you
like,
run.
I'm gonna crash out. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean you're going to crash out? Alright, I'm going to put this on here so he does not get dried out because you could also...
Put it back inside there.
Well, the oven's going to dry him out.
Oh.
So I don't want to do that. I'm going to take these guys out of the oven. It is not ready.
I wanna do something with the gravy. Just
You wanna get it
bit.
hot?
Yeah.
And it's, I know it's warm, but you know you want it hot.
I don't know how to just eat something cold. I'm going to go to sleep is crash out. It's a whole different thing. Crash out means something else, Samantha.
If someone
With
tells-
my kids, crash out means they're mad
Yeah.
or something like
In
that.
America, if a kid tells you they're gonna crash out, you need to duck. Because they're gonna throw a chair at your head.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This is life is all about. How do you all make the gravy?
I use the drippings from. I just use the drippings from the turkey. So like the juice that comes off of it, you just take some of it and then you add it to like the gravy seasoning stuff.
Oh, that looks really pretty. Look at that. And then do a gravy. We need a spoon for the gravy. Here you go, Kayla. Look at that. Oh my God. Kayla, where did you learn this?
At the house. Alright, Ruth, you're first.
Guys, look at that. Look at the gravy on top of the... Oh God, this looks heavenly. Tisha, sit down. Spoon.
Another one. We want one of the kids.
Chris. Guys, this is so good. Yeah, it do. It do look really good.
Another one.
Oh God, look at that. This is the best ever. That is yours, Kayla.
That was mine? Okay.
You didn't pray.
Stop building, bro.
You didn't pray?
Get over.
Okay. Pray. Amen. Okay. No, we don't know how to make pizza. Well, I don't know how to make homemade pizza.
That's another day.
That's for another day. That's my plate. Look at that.
The gravy is good on the turkey too.
It is
FYI.
so. Let me give you my review. I'm gonna give you my honest review, guys. Look at that. So amazing. Oh God. Oh Lord. Kayla, you didn't come to play. She didn't come to play, yo. She is the best cook.
It's really good.
Chamu.
Oh, you're kind of getting beat up, bro.
Period. The turkey. Let me give you my review.
Oh my god, it's very juicy. Even I'm surprised by how good it turned out. Dang.
You did this. Look at
That's
her.
really good.
She came to spoil us. Look at her. Oh, guys, thank you for spending time with us this evening. This was long overdue. We're calling it like a late Thanksgiving, but guys, the turkey was here. The person that was supposed to cook the turkey wasn't here. She's only available today. So, okay, now you know. Now you know. But we thank her for making us enjoy this American dish. And it is amazing. I love the gravy. I do love the turkey. It's amazing. So, we've come to the end of our session today. She do promises that the next time she'll come and
Make something else.
mac and cheese. Okay, and I hope that maybe that's going to be my turning point with mac and cheese, cause I don't know. I've never really liked mac and cheese. Hopefully, I'm going to try a better version of mac and cheese. Good night, Samantha. We love you, Samantha. Yeah, be
Night.
safe. Be safe.
Night.
Okay, bye-bye, guys. If you didn't subscribe as yet, do subscribe. You don't want to be missing out on such lovely dishes like this and more interesting fun stuff that we are going to be doing during this winter season. So until then, good night. See you guys.